please give a very, very warm welcome to His Excellency the Foreign Minister.
Having delivered His Excellency's statement, I would have been spared. So make a closing remarks, but I will tell you. Let me start by a word of great thank you to all of you for sparing time, sparing your energies to come and attend, to come and talk about Sierra Leone, a country many of you have not been to, but a country which you have heard of in a negative way. If it was not for blood diamonds, it's for Ebola. We had an attack of floods. Thank God it did not go too far. But the good thing is that you are spiritually engaged to help us lift this country in a win-win situation. I want to thank DMA for organizing this event, an event which some of us believe is a tipping point in encouraging investment, a type of investment that will live the lives of Sierra Leoneans in a sustainable way. This morning, Honorable James Doddridge described it as a pushing point. Whatever it is, you need to start small. This is a very good, long, deep, potentially productive first step in the 1,000 miles that we have to travel. Time, as Keynes did say, in the long term, we're all dead. But we still have a long time in our analysis. What it means, time is of essence. Somebody did say, we're thirsty, we're hungry for your thirst. So I think I can only invite you to come to Sierra Leone as quickly as possible. It is good to be part of us when we're addressing the challenges, because we want to transform these challenges into opportunities to sustain ourselves. The good thing is that I do not see anybody here who has come to tell us that I'll wait and see until what happens. Everybody is saying, I want to go now, I want to go now. We have responsibilities, and I know the very first responsibility we have for all of you is to facilitate your travel to Sierra Leone. I was very happy this morning when Lord Hayne also asked us to appeal to British Airways to take you to Sierra Leone, but notwithstanding, there are other ways in which you can get to Sierra Leone as fast as possible. I want to thank Honorable Sir Henry Birmingham for sparing time also. You've been a Sierra Leonean in many parts. What impresses me most, and the message I will take with me to Sierra Leone, is the diversity of interests, of participants, but more importantly, the testimonies from those companies that have dared, you investors who have already dared in Sierra Leone. And you've given us the impression that you are not happy with the way you are now. You want to scale up. And you do not only want to scale up in volume, you want to scale up in value addition. But this is what sustains a business. The strong partnership that we are trying to develop with you, we also want you to develop among yourselves a much stronger partnership. And then you come to the country. So I want to thank all those companies that have operated in Sierra Leone. When I saw the first program, I think Mr. Becky brought the first program to me a couple of days ago in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I looked at it, so I pleaded with him. I said, let us reverse. Let us scale down the representation, the presence of government. I want to hear more from businesses. Let them tell us who we are, what they want us to be. And that's why when our High Commissioner designates to the UK, Guy Warrington talked this morning, he asked this question. If I were to ask you 3 big things you want to be done to encourage you to come to Sierra Leone, what were they? And I think all of you talked about strong political, committed leadership. Leadership that you will be very comfortable with, a leadership that you will have strong confidence in, a leadership that is business-oriented. And I think we're grateful that in President Nkrumah we have that leadership. But don't forget, he also as a leader, democratic leader, like all of us, time is not on our side, but we want to leave very strong legacies. So we want to leave you, strong investors in Sierra Leone, as our legacy. Because you will sustain the country. So you are our legacy, don't relent. Don't relent. He also asked for good projects. We don't want small projects these days. The bigger the project, the greater the economies of scale, the greater the advantages, the benefits. And somebody rightly mentioned, but in doing all of that, do not be scared to start small. Don't be scared of the future. You start small with an intention to grow. You will get there. So it's this balance, this journey that we have to take. If you start too big, again, almost immediately, you might lose the corporate principles. If I am given $1 billion today to manage the economy of Sierra Leone, if I am Minister of Finance, I will need probably 6 months to plan properly. Whereas I put it in some consumables, something that has no value addition. And that's how some of our businesses in Sierra Leone, really my tribe, where I come from in the north, they always ask you for a huge amount of money to start businesses. But those whom you know have succeeded in business, the Fulani, for instance, the Fulani, they start small. Some by selling 4 or 5 clear diamonds. We always make that joke of 4 or 5 loaves of bread, and then they climb up the ladder. Today, they are controlling the economy, the best part of the economy in Sierra Leone. So let us start, but we start in a very positive and committed way. I want to thank everybody, the hotel management. It's not easy. We have disrupted your normal hotel ambience. The media has been here. I think the story, somebody needs to tell the story of this conference. Let it just don't stay here. Let it go out. We want to encourage people outside, those who do not have the opportunities to come here. Well, I see a sense of new partnership emerging, and I think we need to sustain that partnership. Somebody mentioned the start. He said when I started, it was a very stormy start. But then it did not end there. He persevered, and today he's in a very calm waters, making steady progress. He's now looking to scale up. Local participation is very important. We want you to help us build the local content. We have a local content policy. We will need to build on that. Skills development. It will take time. We may not have the same skills as we have here, but we have the opportunity. We have the courage to admit that and to build the skills of our people. The youth are very hopeful. They are waiting. They are very strong. Sierra Leone is a very youthful population. So let's exploit that. We don't want to be like other nations that are full of geriatrics. When a nation is a geriatric nation, you spend more time in paying pensions. And somebody has to work out the income to pay the pension. But our generation today, we are the builders. So we want you to be part of this building process that is going on. This is a solid foundation. I asked the question last night and today, where do we go from here? I mean, we really, you will have to tell us. Thank you. Onward, opposed, and forward. Forward. I'm sure DMA will also come together and consolidate our thoughts together. We need this. We need to go and tell the story home when we go back. So perhaps within a week, if we have a very good keep messages from you that will help us build, and then we take this and go forward. I think we have spent a lot of time, but as you said, Sir Henry, there's a very bright future. And indeed, there is a bright future. So let us take advantage of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Foreign Minister, as with yesterday evening, as with this morning, and as with now, inspiring words, really encouraging words. I think we can start in small steps. I think perhaps we ought to prepare at the end of this the makings of a small trade mission, the makings of taking some companies back to country. And I think if we can speak to Sleeper, if they're still in the room, we can perhaps begin to organise this now. All of the presentations, by the way, all of the words are going to be available on the website next week. Everything is going to be there and fully downloadable. Thanks to the High Commission for its outstanding support. Thanks to the British government. Thanks to everybody that supported us so much.